Okay, signal looks normal. Everything appears to be fine. My test with the mic went okay. It's a little hard to tell, of course. It may be picking up the game sound a little too much, but, well, not much I can do about that. It might just be too good of a mic. Well, maybe that part is faint enough to not be too much of a problem. Anyway. So, when the mic broke last time, the old mic, I just went ahead and rewound time using a save state to before that even happened. So this is as if that didn't even happen, which seems appropriate. That said, as a result of all that, it's been a little while since the last time I played this, so I need to remind myself what all I was doing. Alright. So, Tokyo City Hall is upside down, and it's full of dragons. And we need to fix both of those problems. Well, not technically. I think the current mission is just to lend support. Oh, I already talked to you. But of course, lending support involves killing every dragon on my path, so I'll be doing that anyway. Oops. That was the wrong button. I think a couple of normal attacks should cut it for one of these. Maybe. Alright, good. And the game is still showering me with medicines. So I might as well use them. Oops. And now all that's left is one butterfly once that last hit goes through. Yep. Normal abilities go nice and fast, and are largely an exercise in making them go nice and fast. Alright, got a preemptive on this dragon. So I'm gonna hit it with fire. Can go full aggro with my free beginning turn. Second turn, set up a decoy mirror, and other defensive abilities. Naturally, figuring out what to do becomes more complex as you have more options. That took a while for it to happen. This dragon moves a little fast. It shouldn't really matter though. Seems like we'll be rid of this one in one turn at this point. We'll get off his turns first though. There we go. One less dragon mode. Here's a dead end I didn't need to go to. again, might as well. I believe what happened in the aborted session is I tried to go out of my way to kill all the dragons in the same run of the area, which is not a terribly good idea when one of your main damage dealers, in fact all of your main damage, is reliant on using MP. But I do think I can handle at least one more dragon at this point, provided I don't drain too much of my MP reaching it. And there's a guy right over there. I think he'll pace back over this way. Alright, I gotta use flame here. It's alright, I have enough for 4 fire, or... Oh, that's gonna be... If he... Yep, okay. Should be okay. Maybe he won't get paralyzed this turn. By which I mean he won't be unable to move this turn, hopefully. There we go. I have enough for 4 offensive spells, or 3 of them in 1 decoy mirror, probably. Just need to wait for this guy to turn around. There we go, hit him from the back. These early game dragons are kind of oblivious. Later they'll be a little more eager to look for and chase down the player. Oh, good. Free healing. Wrong button. Salamander really likes using Fire Breath as his first turn. Should be okay. As mentioned before, burn deals damage after you take your turn. So I could heal myself to prevent burn from killing me, but I don't think I need to worry about it. Between the decoy mirror and the salamander probably being dead this turn, even if it attacks Yeah, there we go. And this is the point where I should get out of here. Yeah, I have some escape kits. Let's just use one of those. Free instant leaving of whatever place, whatever dungeon you happen to be in. This game is this series in general is very generous with letting you leave and come back. But you do have to walk all the way back in, so it's not completely free. Now let's see how my SP is. Good. Now I can get Flame level 3, which allows me to hit all in exchange for being a single MP more expensive. Very worth it. Her I want to give Attack Booster another level. Unfortunately, there isn't, as far as I remember, a hacker skill which improves magic attack, but magic itself tends to be not very many enemies seem to have magic defense that don't have bad physical defense. It's usually one or the other that an enemy has in abundance. So magic itself is sort of like already having a high attack in the first place, and I don't think I got the preemptive here, but that's okay. I'm at full MP and HP, so I should be alright. Well, dragons do like to cheat by having 2 turns every turn, almost all of them have very predictable AI. The same species of dragon will do exactly the same thing, or very close to the same thing every time you encounter it, which makes it meaningful to develop strategies that work for that kind of dragon. Let's see the effects of that on the dragons attack. Should be pretty good, hopefully. Look who's getting 2 attacks this turn. Okay, that did some damage. And he's fire breath again. Hope he doesn't target Daz. Okay, good. He also missed like this. Excellent. And everybody levels, so I don't have to worry about it. Let me see. I don't remember what I have equipped. Okay, I wasn't sure if I had something equipped that increases evade. Oh, maybe I do though. Oh, I do. Okay. There's that 3% evade taking effect there. Exceptionally lucky for that to work, though. I think this might be the way forward to plot. I kind of don't want to yet, because I might have missed a dragon, so I don't want to go to plot yet. But maybe this just connects up. Of course, the all-hitting version of Flame is going to do a bit less damage to each enemy individually, but it should still be enough to work against these low-level enemies. Also, it looks pretty nice. Alright, so for reference, even the all-hitting can kill the butterflies. Yeah, okay, so this just connects back. And that's the way backwards, so somewhere up this way must be where plot goes. I think I'll be better served using it single target and having everyone else attack the other guy, because I know that will work. Perfect. And I collected more medicine, which I might as well use. I would never use such low-level medicine that doesn't heal everyone inside a real battle, I think, so... Did I really check all the way over there? Yes, there was a treasure that way. I can also open the big map to be sure, and I don't know why I didn't do that first. Flowers are weak to flame, so I should be able to instantly kill them with a single flame. Oh, not quite. Okay, they're fairly tough. But at least I should still win one turn. There we go. Alright, so this is the direction of plot since I've been in every other direction. There is nothing but a dead end over there. Alright, I know that flame will kill that butterfly, so... Alright. Nothing over there. Oh, there's a treasure over that way. Just checking everyone's status. Okay. That is a sturdy flower. Bug flower, whatever you want to call it. Oh, got another guard. Yeah, I can't words. I got another guard ring, so that's going to the hacker, of course, because she still has a free slot for an accessory. close to running out of MP, but I'm pretty sure the directional plot contains a green save point, which will fix that for me. If not, well, I have more exit gates, whatever they're called. Escape things. Every game has its own name for things. I could say escape rope, and that would be the wrong words, but it's clear what I mean by that. Aha! Events. Unit 13, it's me. The situation is unchanged. Our strike force is still out of contact. Worst case, they're already wiped out. Hurry to the roof and confirm their status. If any survivors remain, extract them, by any means necessary. We can't afford to lose Gateau and Nagare. I'm counting on you. Confirming a change of mission. Extraction of the strike force is priority 1. This will be our last transmission. Past here due to radio interference will be intermittent contact at best. Proceed with extreme caution and please safely execute the mission. Just to let the player know that what's up ahead is big. So, up, down we go. Oof. Gar! Darn it. I'm sorry, Gateau. Still Atto, but run. You! Run? Me, my sword, I'll kill! Bloody dragons, show me human! I know, it's supposed to be, like, through static, but it's hard not to read the ellipses as just being pauses in speech. Hey, a bunch of dead SDF people here. That can't be a good sign, can it? Everyone out here besides us. The guy's taking shelter in a flash. Oh man. Please, I'm begging you. We're already too hurt to fight. Those dragons, those 2 men. Oh. This person is really important. And you are? What the heck? Reinforcements? Where is Gateau's unit? So you're with them too? Who did they say they were with? Oh, the Murakuma organization. We fell back, but they're still on the roof. We've got to find a way to help them somehow. Alright. That was what I was doing. I don't think there's any encounters on this floor. Seems like. Alright, there's my save, and here's the way to the first real boss of the game. Here we are on the roof. It's Warcry, who beat us up before. Now it's beat up. You? Why did you come here? Run! Fall back! This one is mine! This thing killed Nagard. It's going to die by my hand. I don't know about that. It's got a bit of a glitchy texture to its roar. It's not supposed to, but it does in this emulator. Alright. Wounded Warcry. Our first real boss. I'm going to go for defense first. It's not nearly as strong as it was before because it's wounded. But it is targeting my support, which is not much good. Also, it has great music all its own. Should be able to go this turn via aggro. Giga Break. Well, it Giga broke the tank a little bit. I think it just swiped the mirror eye. That's okay. It used up an entire turn destroying the decoy mirror, and as a result, the mage didn't take any damage. So the mage sets up the mirror again. And you can start throwing healing items. Searing Fire Sphere. Oh. Well. Good thing I'm throwing healing items at this point. go ahead and attack. Wrong button. Use one of these. 20 or 30? 30's good. Giga Break again to the support unit, which is good because her HP is the highest. Now I get the full possible usage out of the healing item I'm using. Everyone feels much better. I do have a couple of status healing items, but it's just not worth the time to use them, the turn to use them. Everyone's HP is pretty good. I think I can handle this turn having her use Defense Booster again and not dealing with anyone else. Hope so. Oh, he's gathering power. And he's using his whole turn to do that. Well, Zen still has a decoy mirror up, so he'll be fine. He can do something this turn. Okay. Bunch of status effects have cleared. I'm going to use a Mana Water on him. Have him use guard. Just have everyone else guard. Typhoon Howl. Yeah, okay. Paralysis. That's not good. I don't really have the means to get rid of paralysis, so I'm just going to have to hope that I can do things through it. Giga Break again. Okay, good. Everyone survived. And I got the healing item off. Have to redo that because I'm recovered from that status. Alright. I need reliable healing, so I'm going to switch my caster to healing. And anyway, I have an attack booster to set. Searing Fire Sphere. Everyone burned again. Decoy Shield survived though. Oh, okay. Defense is back to normal again. Oh good, okay. Paying dividends again with that. Alright, I should cure. Forward punch. I have no hope of killing it this turn. Oh, I think the paralysis wore off there. That's good. Giga Break. Nothing big deal. Not a big deal. What? Alright, I might kill him next turn. Flame. Forward punch. And do throw medicine just in case. He's attacking and gathering power this time. So hopefully I can kill him this turn and not have to worry about that. Otherwise Sarah might be down. Ah, there we go, got him. No using that a second time for you. First boss dragon down. Crushed. It just said Wounded Warcry was crushed. I appreciate that translation. Down it goes. Where'd Gatu disappear to? Well, he's probably still here somewhere. Radio contact reestablished. Gatu and Nagare, talk to me. Unit 13, please report on the situation. What? Where's the Imperial signature? Does this really mean that... This can't be happening. Unit 13 really did it. Yep. And... Killing the dragon, which inverted City Hall, uninvert City Hall. Ah ha 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 ha. Hey, hey, pull yourselves up off the ground. Security, secure the perimeter immediately. Somehow, someway, those guys did it. They defeated the Imperial Dragon. At least I think that gravity fixing itself is supposed to be what that noise is. Alright. defeated the Imperial Dragon Warcry. Well, killed. Those textures are bugged. Oh well. Tokyo Hall has been recovered. You've done very well indeed. And what about Gato and Nagara? Well, one of them is alive. I made it out alive somehow, but Nagare didn't make it. Yeah, I wonder why he didn't have a talk sprite. I can't believe this. Kirino, we head for City Hall at once. Send everyone who can move. Mission accomplished. Unit 13, can you hear me? Backup is on its way to relieve you. You can all rest there for a moment. Believe me, you did well this time. Now, you all just took back humanity's base. Because I guess the US doesn't count. And City Hall is going to behave as our town, more or less, for the entire rest of the game. Which makes taking it back feel pretty impactful. Here we have a scene of just things happening. I don't know. Zen Squad has just recaptured humanity's new base, Tokyo City Hall, and now it's being put back together. Men and women, old and young, like any family settling into a new home, there's a great deal of work yet to be done. But this was the day that humanity began to beat back the tide and find strength to overcome all its hardships. I don't know what they're supposed to be doing there. And they ran into each other, it looks like. A pause in reconstruction of City Hall. With the few supplies they had remaining, the surviving civilians and support stopped to throw a modest banquet for the troops. Compared to those they'd seen in days before, it was a modest banquet indeed, but their faces were flooded with gratitude. Is this the banquet? Because there's no tables or like any food visible. From this small bulwark of humanity, they were determined to prevail in war against the overwhelming might of the dragons. 3 days later, thanks to the materials supplied by Zen, 2 floors of City Hall were restored. We used DZ to build a meeting room and Murakumo dorm, but all of the remaining DZ was used up. Okay. 1.5, Sky and the others. Okay. We need half chapters sometimes, I suppose. Calling Unit 13, it's time for you to get out of bed. Please, wake up. Well, that worked. Phew, you're finally awake. Navis are not designed to serve as alarm clocks. Today there's going to be a strategy session about how best to defeat the dragons. Of course, you remember that, right? Everyone's already gathered in the 7th floor meeting room. Please come join us, post-haste. I guess that's shaking the sleep off there. We don't ever use those computers or that phone over there. This is your room, you can rest and organize a party here. Yep. And if you talk to your other party members, they say things. in Japanese, so of course I don't understand them. I have more skill points, but I think I should save up a little longer. Yep, change floors with floor jump. Press R button. Yo, Unit 13, I'm gonna work hard today too. Who am I? Don't you remember the party after we took back City Hall? I was the one serving you. Yeah, did you forget already or something? Nah, don't worry, it's all good. We're going to get so much done together. Okay. Seems sensible to wander around a little bit. What a pain. These dragons are trouble. And I've been doing this for too long, too. Pretty soon you kids will have to step up. You've been fighting dragons for too long? I guess he just means war in general. It's pretty impressive for somebody to regard apocalypse of dragons attacking the entire world and destroying most of humanity as a pain, though. Just before I made it to the shelter, I was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but Mr. Gateau came to my rescue. I was so taken with Mr. Gateau that I joined the Murakuma work team. I'll be seeing you around. We on the work team were selected to relieve some of the burden from Murakuma regulars. Think of us as aides. Usually Murakuma permits only people with S-class talent to become members, but the work team is chosen from A-class. That's why we don't have an official unit number like the other teams. But don't worry, we're still going to be busy as bees helping you fight the dragons. So I'll get this out of the way. This business about S-class and A-class and, I don't know, FGD class, it's a big deal, but it's never really explained exactly what that's supposed to mean. I mean, obviously, someone with S-class talent is supposed to be an impressive person of some sort, but how exactly you rank someone's class in the first place, I'm not sure. It seems like something that would be, let's say, difficult to standardize between, like, psychics, people who use guns, people who can literally hack reality. I don't know. Living space is our top priority to secure after food, medicine, and other basic needs. If people are stuck living this haphazardly, they'll just feel like a bunch of squatters. If all you're going to do is complain, you should go help Murakuma, everyone says. They don't get me at all. I mean, I know I'm a little selfish, but jeez. Okay. Well, you're here now, aren't you? I don't think there's anyone else to talk to on this floor. Oh, there is. Ah, Unit 13, it's nice to meet you. Oh, hey, maybe you'll have an idea. What should I be doing? I don't know. You're awfully carefree. Come on, how the heck did I get stuck with a twerp like this? Maybe you can tell her what she's supposed to be doing, because I don't know. Anyway, meeting room. Meeting room? I think that's where I was supposed to go. The meeting room is on this floor. It's where our crucial decisions are made. I declare, why am I stuck here with all the introductions and the like? Grumble. So this is where the government is, pretty much. I guess. In the door. Okay, I found the right place. That's good. Good morning, Unit 13. You are 36 minutes late, but I'll let it slide. Just this once, you mean? I've gathered you all here today to discuss our strategy going forward. However, before we begin, I have some extremely important news to relay. An hour ago, an emergency transmission was received from the United States. What on earth? Did the U.S. make it through okay? Finally, assistance! With this, we're as good as saved! ... We will be conducting a formal session between our two nations via satellite. Naturally, the Prime Minister will speak. It's about time to start. Why isn't it on? Exclamation point. Mr. Prime Minister, the transmission is coming in. Oh, here it is. Ahem. I come with a heavy heart, my delight in seeing you notwithstanding. We must first see to the safety of Japan. Only then can we truly rejoice. Mr. Muller, what do you know of the rest of the world? What is the status of other countries? I don't know whether they're speaking Japanese or English. I guess we're to assume that, someone is speaking someone else's language. Anyway, please be at ease. We share your concern. Speaking frankly, aside from Japan, we were able to make contact with the European Union. That is all. We have received no reply from other nations. And as for the European Union, we've had no further contact since the initial exchange. Then you must be ready to reinforce Japan, even just the existing base at Yokosuka. That is an impossibility. Even lending you a few experts could cause our situation to rapidly deteriorate here. But then what reason have we for any sort of optimism whatsoever? With no help at all, of course we desperately want to help you, but first we need to completely clear all the dragons from within our own borders. Once that's done, we can breathe easy and use our strength to protect Japan. This is... What about the U.S.-Japan Security Treaty we renegotiated just months ago? We covered this in explicit detail. But you covered the attack of extraterrestrial dragons in explicit detail? Prime Minister Inuzuka. Things have already progressed well beyond the scope of that discussion. ... Isn't that? Well, someone recognizes her. That summarizes the events to date. We will be in periodic contact with you to ensure that Japan continues to flourish. We will be praying for you. God keep you. That was abrupt. What is he telling us to do? How on earth can we proceed like this? The only thing we can do right now is concentrate on reclaiming Tokyo. First, we'll investigate all spatial anomalies, then develop anti-dragon countermeasures. Countermeasures? You act like you have this all planned out. Of course I do. That's what it means to be Murakuma. Uh-huh. Suspicious. With things the way they are now, the only thing we can do is trust you. I'm convinced there's nothing else the government can do. I'm giving this operation my full authority. Use the floors and resources as you see fit. Anything to develop these countermeasures. We accept your proposal. Kirino, gather everyone together, will you? So who wasn't already gathered there? Oh well, I guess the others left. Here's the situation. We've clawed City Hall back from the dragons. This is the center of human resistance, if you don't count US. With this base as HQ, we'll eradicate every Imperial dragon from Tokyo. Good plan, huh? But we can't expect support or info from other nations, and we sorely lack troops and intel. Thus, our plan has two objectives. First, expand this base to support the war effort. We need a laboratory to study them, and a Murakuma HQ to coordinate. That's item 1. Unit 13 will cover that. Head to Shibuya, make war on the dragons, and gather DZ to fix City Hall. Second, we need to get the lay of the land. Major Dojima, are the remnants of the SDF up to handling that? We need you to use the underground to secure and expand our borders. Affirmative. We don't need you to tell us that. Thanks for your cooperation. Everyone, get ready to deploy. Carry out your individual missions. And everyone left ahead of me too. Except these two. We can't lose the war with the dragons, so we've got to fortify this position. Everything we scraped together has already been used strengthening City Hall. Please, help us with further repairs. Searching the area, rebuilding City Hall, we won't run short of things to do. The real battle begins here, Unit 13. We'll need you for a long time to come. Didn't I just talk to you? One last thing. Before heading to Shibuya, please go speak with Mia at the front desk and receive a tutorial from her own design. She's an expert architect. We're trusting her to rebuild City Hall. Please let her know that our top priorities are the laboratory and Murakuma HQ. Alright? As expected, America can handle dragons. What on earth are they using against them? Probably lots of bullets, I would imagine. Maybe some explosives. I mean, what do you expect? It's America. The world has given up. We can't get support from America. Whatever shall we do? Oh dear, oh dear. Wait, was it Inuzuka or Inazuka? Because here there's an A where there was a U before. Maybe the translators disagreed. All of our leaders have been holding meeting after meeting after meeting. Retaking City Hall is the first step, but there's still a mountain to climb. Alright, so the place we haven't explored is the entrance on the first floor. We've actually been here before, like before, at the beginning. I should probably buy some new things, but first sell some things. Well, we gotta start somewhere. We've read this one. Still got a bruise from this. Igneous, you're guessing. Stony Claw. Alright, well, I do need better equipment. Let's see. Why is underwear an armor item? I don't know. I might need some of these later. Alright, well... I'm not very happy with... Let's see... This is an improvement of 3 and 2, but no evade. Well, I'll definitely get this one at least. You have weapons. I need weapons. Oops, I wanted to equip that, but I forgot. It's alright, I'll fix it in a minute. I don't know why that defaults to no. Fists for busting things open? Sure. Alright, now I have a bunch of equipment I don't need. Not worth much, but every bit of money helps here. Alright, well I can't afford the new armor anyway, so I'll just hang on to what I have. I should buy a couple of these. Basic repels, 2 more escape kits. That's good enough for now. I'll find more to buy later. More money to buy with, too. Here's Mia. Unit 13, right? I heard you were coming. I'm from Unit 8. I'm Mia from the construction team. Kirino informed me we'll be building a laboratory and a Murakomi. Didn't he tell me to tell you that? How do you already know? I guess I took too long to get down here, so just called her or something. Before we begin construction, I need to teach you the basics about expanding our base of operations. Alright, essentially, we need to fix Tokyo City Hall, and essentially we just need... Oh look, that screenshot's in Japanese. Anyway, we need DZ and we need key triggers, which is just events to be in the right position, story-wise. Already calling me Dragon Slayers, huh? Build a Murakomi HQ, which will expand your skill selection, and we need 7 DZ for that. Laboratory needs cooperation. Murakomi doesn't have that kind of skill set. Even if we look outside, it'll be hard. It's going to take a month or so minimum. I'm not sure anyone like that is still alive. So scientists are needed for the laboratory. First platoon, head out. Come on, step to it. Let's go. Is it step to it or hop to it? I guess it doesn't matter. That officer Dojima and her troops seem to have had some fight in them. You guys can't let them down. They're trying so hard for everyone, so I need you to try hard for these materials. Alright. So, To build SDF barracks, we need SDF support and a bunch of DZ. It doesn't even say how much it costs. Oh no, that costs 7. This also costs 7. We need new people for a laboratory. There's no key trigger for a residential A, but it's not a little too early to do that. Although Stealth 2 would be very helpful to have. And this is also an option, but it costs twice as much as Murakumo HQ. Obviously, having more skills is going to be our first priority, and that's part of the reason I was thinking of maybe saving up my SP for a bit. At least for some characters. We're gonna launch our revenge from here. Whoa, this place is blowing up. That, bless. Bless? Who talks like that? I'm Haru. Don't worry, I know karate. You can leave guarding the entrance to me. I don't think karate is gonna work against dragons, or like just the regular monsters around here. Whatever, you can try. Yeah, I'm waiting for my daughter here. She got lost when we were running away. You seem awfully casual about it. Hey, Unit 13, I'm an expert on status conditions. They're an integral part of battle. No, I know them already. Anyway. This is where we started the game, like the first area, pretty much. I don't know if this tank was here before, these tanks. I don't think... I'm not sure if I remember ever seeing a tank actually deployed throughout the entirety of either game. Either this one or its sequel. However, it's understandable that they might not have the fuel for that. Anyway, there's an awfully big gap here, isn't there? So, Shibuya Flower Sea. Shibuya is covered in plants and flowers, hence the name. We need to kill a bunch of dragons. Point 428. All sensors reading okay, location confirmed. Hey there, Unit 13. I'll be your navvy this time. Good to see you. Your mission is to scope the area and to secure DZ while looking for survivors. Think you can handle that? Unit 13, do you read me? I'll be participating this time as well. After our topsy-turvy city hall comes a Shibuya blanketed in flowers then. I wish I understood dragon design sense. The right-hand path is closed off. We'll proceed left to the Dogenzaka area. Come on, let's get moving. Over and out. Well, there's 2 dragons literally right in front of me, so I think I'll deal with that first. This place has nice music. Very friendly music for a monster-infested mess. Oh good, it's just a salamander. I can handle these. My new weapon base should make this go a little faster even than it has before. I think I can be aggressive in this case. Maybe still go for the defense boost. Yeah, with that defense booster, his attacks are like baby kisses, and only fire breath is worth worrying about. There we go. Check how much easier this became with just like slightly better equipment. I'm gonna use this. Are you a salamander also? Yes. 2 easy DZ. Yep. One more round of attack should finish him, and the only problem is he gets a fire breath off before I can do that. That'll do it. don't have enough DZ to do anything terribly important yet. There's no good reason not to take advantage of the entrance being really close to the exit here, to where I am. Still being really close to the entrance. I might as well go back and recover MP real quick. I don't think I needed to wander through there. I could have just pushed this button. Go to quote-unquote my room. And immediately rest. The only problem is the shortcut button does not work from inside Unit 13's room for no reason I know of. It just doesn't. Anyway, you can skip straight to the map too. Very convenient. Oh, also, you might have noticed there is a dragon meter on screen now, and I just killed 2 of the 200 that were here. That's all the dragons. Probably. Now, the original 7th dragon for DS actually has 666 dragons on the map to begin with. And that sounds impressive, but it just makes the game a bit tedious after all. We don't know who set it up, but somebody's put up a big block barricade. Unit 13, please go the other way. Oh, he already said that. Oh, now he's going to teleport me away. It's fine. I'm sure whoever put up that barricade won't be vitally important to the story later or anything. But yeah, we'll be able to come back here and fully explore later. For now, the goal is just to kill some dragons. Which is an amicable goal, anyway. Here we are in Dogenzaka. I assume that's how it's pronounced, although I don't really know. Here we have another salamander, nice and easy. I guess I maybe could have gathered some... Could have maybe used what money I have at this point to buy more armor. It just doesn't seem necessary at this point. Almost. He's gonna get off the fire breath, of course. Gonna have his turn. I think about one more level I might be able to outspeed this guy overall. The main problem is Daz is not designed for speed. It's alright. He didn't do too much damage anyway. Here we have a nice ramp made of tree. Softballs. It just feels unnecessary to use a defensive skill when I know it's going to go down this turn. But it doesn't do too much damage anyway. I mean, the fire breath is still pain, but its actual attack doesn't do much. There's the button. Might as well use those since I have them. Right, and there's a dragon hanging out over here. He's coming this way. I think... Oh! It's a new type of dragon. Chemical dragon. I wonder what kind of things he's themed around. And I didn't even get the preemptive strike on this guy. Sludge breath has a high chance of poisoning. Now, poison is distinct from burn in that it is a damage each turn effect, but it takes effect at the end of every round instead of caring about the middle of your turn. So essentially, if you can clear poison before the end of the round, then it doesn't matter who does it. Any party member can clear poison before the end of the round, and then it would be clear. I'm gonna hope for the best going to aggro on this guy, because I don't actually... I do have an item that can heal poison, but... cost an entire turn to use it. Alright, I think I might be able to handle this if it doesn't kill anyone this turn. Yeah, there we go. Well, that was desperately close. Skating on the edge here. This is a very good time to leave. Oh, I guess... For some reason I thought poison cleared after battle, but I guess not. So they made it really Pokemon-like. I think this is the only game of the series, of the three, where poison continues to have an effect after battle. It doesn't just go away. I could be wrong, though. It does seem like the poison isn't doing anything once you're in a safe location like this, though. Anyway, that cleared it. See what this exclamation point is about. Oh, person. Oh, please, someone help me. Hey, there are people here. Unit 13, you've got to go save them. Well, yeah, I'll fight the monster, don't worry. There's also these monsters. We have poison frog, slime, and another poison frog. I pushed the wrong button with the last character. And now she's guarding instead of being useful. It happens. At least the poison frogs go down pretty easy. Right, I think another of these should kill those. Let's go for attack. Alright, for reference, flame is good against frogs. I like how the slime has pieces of various road signage on it. Thank you, but where did you come from? I've completed the medical scan. 2 broken bones, 15 lacerations, general fatigue, but strong vital signs. Just as I thought, there still seem to be some survivors. Unit 13, seek out anyone else left alive. Surely there are others here. Hooray! Here we get into one of the main kind of overarching, maybe meta mechanics of the series, which is rescuing people. At any time, you could run upon an NPC and talk to them and rescue them. I'm not really sure how they get back to City Hall, but the game means to assure you that they do. Alright, are you a chemical dragon? Your slow move speed suggests you are. Yep. But this time I get preemptive strike. Should make this go a little smoother. Not necessarily a lot smoother, but a little bit. Sludge breath, of course. And everyone got poisoned. How irritating. I think it'll go down this turn regardless. Good, it attacked the decoy mirror, wasted its time, that's good. This'll kill it. Then I just need to use a bunch of poison walls. How many DZ am I at? I have 6 out of 7 needed. So I need to kill one more dragon and then I can start getting new skills. I hope you're a salamander and not another poison dragon. But of course you are another poison dragon. And we have a warning. So I guess this is going to be our introduction to dragons interrupting fights. This didn't happen in the tutorial area because it was the tutorial area, but from now on it will be the case that anytime you're fighting anything, including another dragon, and there's a dragon near you on the map, well, another dragon can just decide to join in on the fun. Running out of MP is not good here. Let's throw a mana water. I could get killed by this event, but I don't think I will because these guys are not that strong. The main irritation is everyone's going to be poisoned. But I'll just have to make do. At least my bleed isn't poisoned. I think this combination should kill that guy and put up a defense booster and hope Sarah doesn't die. Oh good, he crashed against the decoy mirror. Alright, everyone survived this turn. That's good. We should be down to just one dragon. But I may have to spend up another mana water. For now, what I need is a heal arrow. And hopefully he won't kill someone. I mean, alive. Of course he does. Well. That's why I tried to put up another decoy here, but it just wouldn't. Fine, I have an air raid, which will leave me with 30 life. He's not being mean and using sludge breath this turn. Okay, poison went away, that's good. Try another decoy mirror. Let's exhaust to make sure this item goes off and improve its efficacy. I'll just use a heal arrow 1 since I'm exhausting. There we go. Double effect. That should prevent everyone from dying of sludge breath and attacks. Long enough to kill the dragon. Too bad decoy mirror took forever to go off, but it's fine. I'll just spend the next turn maybe curing. Alright, give this set of moves a try. I'm likely to be left in a state where I have literally no MP, but everyone's okay and the enemy is dead. I'm gonna have to regularly hack this guy down to death at this point. unless I want to use up another mana water, which I do not. One thing I wish Hacker could do is like spend their MP to recover everyone else's. That would be really helpful. It's fine. We're good. I killed 2 dragons. And leveled up, which means my MP is back to full again. So I don't even have to retreat or anything. But everyone's poisoned still, because that doesn't go away with leveling. Sorry, Sarah, I'm all out of them. The game only gave me so many in a treasure chest. I'm pretty sure it actually wears off after enough hits out of battle, too. Because certainly in battle it wears off. Oh, there we go. I guess I used those items for nothing. Whoops. Even though I have what I need to go get more skills, I might as well see whatever further event this area has before doing anything else. Alright. Let us heal. Treasure over this way. A little bit of money. I suspect this will be the last thing we do here for a while. Whatever what this is. Hey, Unit 13, over there! No! Help! Help! Alright. Here we have the easiest type of dragon. Good. I don't even think I'm going to bother with defensive strategies at this point. I've leveled to 11. This guy might be a bit of a pushover to me at this point. He's still a little bit annoying with fire breath, but it's alright. I can take him. There we go. Down he goes. I'm saved, but the others who were with me, they're all dead. I thought I was done for too, but sniff, sniff, wah. I'm sorry, I'm just so relieved I can't help but cry. I'll direct the civilians back to base. Unit 13, continue with the mission. Hooray! I saved a nurse named Yuki. I guess. Oh, sweet, more mana water. I'm hoping desperately that that dead end over there is not treasure, and it isn't. Okay. Well, I could leave, but it's a long way back in. Hey, big turtle. Turtle tree. Green turtle. Very green. He's so green that he actually, I guess, supplies oxygen to the environment himself. I think that tree on his back kind of makes him a little weak to fire, though. Like any good grass type would be. That isn't Lotad. Right. Back to Dogenzaka. Dead. You can see the huge tooth marks of a dragon. Oh. People. They just popped into existence there, I noticed. Hey, Unit 13, 2 survivors, 200 meters ahead. Hey, somebody's still alive over here? Alright, time to hit our quota the easy way. Okie dokie, pockets out. I want to see all the food, booze, and cigarettes you have. You guys for real seems like the right response here. Yahaha, hand it over or we'll do this the hard way. Huh? Take a look at that armband. Didn't Takahaya say that stands for Murakumo? Whoa, seriously? But they surrendered faster than the French. Wow. I don't think I surrendered, though. Okay, this'll make Takahaya happy for sure. Change of plans. Let's roll. Okay, I guess we're fighting these people. And I'm being told via the battle text that they are Sky. Let's try counterstance this turn. Sweet, thanks for helping me counter. I wasn't sure that counterstance was going to pay off, but thanks to you, it did. Alright, I guess since she's already hurt, I'll keep hitting Ino. You selected yourself as my target. Also, she seems to be a mage, which is probably an issue. The other guy seems to have a bit of a... Well, maybe he's a Cloud fan. He has a pretty big sword. Alright. I think a multi-flame should finish that guy. Girl. Whoops. If not, I have an attack. Or she can cure. That's a little annoying. But it should be alright. She now has an option between either wasting another turn curing or getting killed, so I don't really need to worry about her too much, I suspect. Oh well. Got herself killed. Unfortunately, if I queue up an all-hitting flame, and then there's only one enemy, it still wastes the damage, and does damage equivalent to an all-hitting flame that's split. Anyway, it's fine. Wasn't too hard of a fight. Dang it, okay, flip out, why don't you? We were just kidding. Yeah, you were just kidding, throwing fire in my face, literally. Youch! Jeez, I broke a nail, cut it out! Okay, bye. What is with those people? Yeah, I mean, it's the apocalypse and you're trying to rob people? Ugh. Oh well. Maybe I should go back to that save point before, although it's not that likely that I'm going to run into too much more trouble after that. I just don't want to go all the way back through this maze of this messy maze of a location. So I'll head back to base and build Murakumo HQ and unlock more skills when I'm good and ready. I think that right there that I just did is the toughest fight in this area anyway. Well, the toughest fight for now anyway. Not forever. Very irritating, abused venom. Oh, it missed the venom now? It doesn't seem like Raz got poison. That's good. Alright, I can get by with just attacking this turn. Thanks, Sarah. It's fine. They're dead now. Should I go back and use Poison All? I'm just gonna let Daz tank the damage. It's fine. He'll probably survive. Oh, lower Dogenzaka. When did I go down to be in a lower location? I don't know. There's a dead end over here, though. Alright. Use first aid. My MP is pretty good. So there's a dragon down there. Oh, hey. Clothing torn all over. That doesn't sound good, does it? Oh, hey, a new type of dragon. This guy? Sumo Dragon. He looks like a physical heavy hitter, so I'm going to go ahead and set up that decoy here. Heavy hitter. Dang, if I put counter strike up, counter strike. If I'd put counter states up, I probably would have gotten 2 hits on him there. It's fine. Forward punch is good damage. And throw some medicine. He's gathering power. That can't be good. Maybe I can kill him before he does anything, but maybe not. Yeah, it seems pretty unlikely. You guard. You guard. Great horn. Well, he does have a giant horn. And that was with guarding and defense up right there. So it makes me glad I did that. Alright, crushed him. And now I have 10 DZ. Running out of first aids, but not too far. Hey, Unit 13, I hear strange noises. Be careful. It sounded to me kind of like guns, maybe? Well, there's a trash can here. Yep. They're coming from that trash can. Investigate carefully and find the source. Alright. Gonna check this trash here. Oh, hey. Privy man. Privy man? Whoa! Just move along, okay? I got nothing. As you can see, I'm covered in garbage. The only thing I own is this trash can. All I'm asking is that you let me live. Wait, what? You guys are the rescue team? You're saying you're here to help? Woohoo! If it were just the dragons to watch out for, I might not have been driven to my trash can. But some gang called Sky is in the area robbing people of all their food, and I got scared they'd find me. Anyway, take me to City Hall, okay? I can't wait to take a bath. Forget living in this 90-liter flat. A home with a roof and a bed. Well, is that garbage guy heading here? Navi, please, have them prepare deodorant. We've never encountered a threat this strong. I think that's a sense of humor occurring. Yeah, okay. Alright then. So, I'm running out of MP again. I may have no choice but to abandon ship and come back. Yeah, I'm not comfortable at this MP level fighting another dragon. Even a salamander might be a bit of trouble at this point. So I'm going to check and see if this is a dead end, because it would be really helpful if it was one. Oh, actually, never mind. There's a save point here. We're good. Alright, plot might be in this direction in that case. So if plot is this way, I'll go back the other way and catch that dragon that I missed. Well, I didn't miss it so much as deliberately avoid it because I was running out of MP. I think an encounter will be pretty soon. I'd rather instigate it than worry about it as I'm trying to reach the dragon. Alrighty. Now I need to catch that dragon from behind, hopefully. Good. That should work. Yet another sumo. this time he didn't attack as at all, so counter stance would have been a bad move. Well, he's not going to use Great Horn next turn because he didn't charge up for it, so I can decoy mirror and hope for the best. Yeah, he's going to gather power this turn, so I'll set up myself. Dealing 1 more damage in the process. Okay. And because I have a mirror, I can afford to attack him while everyone else guards. Oh man, that would have been killing me for Sarah if I didn't have her guard. Alright. What can I do? I would really like it if I could avoid needing to use a healing ability this back and waste a turn on that. Please don't attack Sarah. Ah, dang it. Well, she's not getting the XP from this one, I guess. Yep. It's fine. She's just going to be off on leveling up from now on forever. That always bothers me, but I'm not going to go back and reload the save or anything just for that. And eventually the XP values will be so high you can't even tell the difference. Venom Guard, how nice. And this is a complete dead end. Alright, I'm tired of not having those new skills I was promised, and there's a long way back regardless, so let's just throw an escape kit and get back to base. I could walk all the way into the entrance, or I could push the entrance button like that and be kind of close to it. Alright, let's build this. We'll begin renovating Murukuma HQ at once. Construction continued through the night. Murukuma HQ has been renovated. Alright. Now we have more computers with unreadable text. Murukuma HQ has been finished. The floor superintendent is named Masaki. He'd like to meet with you. I think that was thank you or something. Oh, I can also build this, and this is going to be really good to have, so I'm going to go ahead and get it. We'll begin renovating Residential A at once. Construction continued through the night. Just look at all those bowls. Residential A has been finished. The floor rep is someone named Nagare. Haven't we heard that name before? Not the same person as the guy who died, of course, because that would be a little strange. I will go to Murukuma HQ, but first I want to get the promised Stealth 2 from here. This is Residential Floor A, living space for the general public. The residents are holding a flea market down at the corner of the hallway. That's what these house icons indicate. I found this medicine. I'll trade it for some supplies. I'd call it a first aid pack 1. Stuff like medicine, nanoaid, lots of things in here. I just need 200 AZ. Won't you trade me? Trade with me? Sure. I can use those things. Give me some supplies I need and I'll give you some stuff I found. I call this one a pharmaset, packed with stuff like Paracel and Poisonol. Nice to have at a time like this, right? All I'm asking is 100 AZ. Sure, that sounds like a deal. I already ran out of Poisonol from that treasure chest I got earlier. Pleasure doing business with you. Oh, and remember, no returns or exchanges. Alright. So these special shops are one-time deals where you can pay substantially less to get a bunch of items, or get items you can't get any other way. They have new items every once in a while. Every once in a while throughout the plot. And each residential floor has one or two of those shops. Everyone's having a hard time with it, but the people who are most poorly off are the elderly and young children. It'll be a relief when residences are built. Like this one that I built. Oh well. If dragons are at heart mechanical beings, then I'm fighting on my own turf. Heck yeah! What? Ah, by any chance, are you the people in Murakumo who made repairs here? Oh, it's Nagare's wife. Ah, I see. I'm Miki Nagare, the wife of Nagare killed in action. I'm so sorry I couldn't help him. That seems like an appropriate response. Oh, don't think that. When I heard about my husband's mission back in the shelter, I prepared for the worst. Of course I wanted to talk to him. Having a husband who was out there fighting for everyone, though, was an honor. But that's another story. I'm grateful to you for making repairs. Let me show you something my husband always remembered for emergencies. Stealth 1, which I guess was improperly translated Stealth 2. It'll let you hide from your enemies. I guess that seems a little cowardly, eh? But sometimes that's what a mission takes. I hope for his sake that it helps you. His sake, too, that it helps you. Right, so Stealth 1 is another of these. It's essentially a repel that I can use 3 of whenever I like. Even in sorrowful, unsafe times like these, I think we should strive to live comfortably. The watchword of my life is casual, and it's a bit late now to amend that choice, perhaps in the next world. What does that mean? Hey, Murakumo, how do you plan to keep the peace in here? Someone stole my private's food stash. All of them. They all look suspicious. When trees and grass started sprouting everywhere in Shibuya, I was at a loss. All our customers managed as well, and I don't want to remember the rest. ABC manager, huh? City Hall is looking awesome, but it's still just a drab City Hall, you know? Can't we renovate it to look more boss? I think survival is a little more important than looking boss. Phew. I can't accomplish anything all by myself, so no point in my raising a ruckus. If I just sit back and relax a while, someone else will probably take care of things. I mean, that's technically true because I'm taking care of everything, but dude. Alright, let's go to the HQ. And this is to be distinct from the Murakumo dorm, which is where I was before, where my room, quote-unquote, is. Computers. The girl who looks like a cosplayer is a highly skilled navigator in the organization. You can see her skill for yourself. Okay. I'm the person to ask if you're looking for assistance with intel or support. I'm hardly the equal of your 2 main navies, but I'll give it my all. Okay. New control room, new leadership. Well, it might not be a bad thing. Thanks very much for constructing this new control room for us. It's so shiny. Okay then. It's full of computers. I guess those shine a bit. Anyway, here's where I'm supposed to go. Hey, Unit 13! Sorry, you guys don't know me, but I'm happy to get a chance to talk to you. My name is Masaki. I oversee the development of new abilities for Murakumo Organization operatives. In order for me to do my job, I need you to work hard out there. Instead of thanking me, just go out there, fight some tough foes, come back alive, and help me awaken your latent potential. Ooh, new skills available. Yeah, your skill customization menu should be significantly broadened now. That cool by you? The important thing for you to do now is to learn a variety of different skills. It's not so wrong to specialize, but you won't discover any new tricks that way. In order to find the right attack pattern to take out each and every enemy you'll face, first you need to expand your options. Oh, and here's a little bonus for you. A shot. Roll up your sleeve. The shot is free SP. 300. Use it well. I look forward to seeing your choices. This is my new workplace, cataloging citizen ability as data. Sounds fantastic. I'm a data processing maniac. I'll manage this data with the swiftness. Why is he marked as Dower? That's odd. Alright, lots of new skills. So first of all, we have access to lightning skills. We also have this weird, like, fire shield ability that I literally never use. I think mana bonus is new. We have Mana Float. This turn, all allies use no mana and act quickly, but because it only applies to this turn, it's not really useful for a Psychic to use. And Recover, which is just about the most important skill I could learn right now, because it's a spell I can use to cure various abilities. This will recover all statuses next. At the high, so as I gain levels in Recover, it will become able to hit all allies. It'll act quickly, hit all allies, and then after that I'm pretty sure it doesn't cost any MP. And then I'm gonna go for Resurrection because, you know, he's my main healer, I can't not. As for you, finally I have uses for D-Depth being 2 or greater. Fang damage, Claw damage, Breath damage. That's really specific. I don't want to do that. Okay, Parry Shield sounds possibly useful. There's at least situations I can imagine using that. Well, I'm going to take these attacks first. Lower enemy attack, lower enemy defense, all things you want. And let's see. I think another level of this, maybe not. I'm going to take Parry Shield because it might be useful. There might be situations where I want that. And maybe save up for another level of these. Alright. Nanomachine 119. At the end of a turn, revive allies with full life. This is not very well described, but what it actually does is set an auto-revive that only applies this turn, and whoever gets revived by the auto-revive comes back with full health. It has its uses, but it's not worth right just yet. Trash Pickup lowers the time that bad status effects last. Kinda useful. Not gonna take it now because I now have Hack. Hack an enemy at a moderate success rate, and any enemy that is in hacking resist down status is going to be easier to hack. So you can make an enemy attack its allies, you can damage and debuff a hacked enemy, you can curse all enemies 100% if hacked. I'm going to go with Poison Jam and one of Love Shock. Hack is very useful, however, not only does Hack have the ability to let you do these further debuffs, but also a hacked enemy will sometimes just not take a turn. Very useful. Poison Jam in particular, once I get it high enough level, as you can see, attack and debuff is going to go way up as this levels. At the higher levels, Poison Jam can basically turn the strongest of boss dragons into mewing sheep for a turn or two, which is definitely what you want. It's the thing that Hacker does that you want the most. So I'm going to be aiming for leveling that up, but it is very expensive to level up, so it'll be a while before we see real dividends from that. Anyway, new skills, hooray. What am I walking for? I need to go recover everything by sleeping. Even though it says when you do construction that construction happened throughout the night, you don't get the benefit of resting that night, even though that's obviously what you probably did. It's sort of silly, but it's fine. The game doesn't exactly penalize you for spending more nights or resting more or anything, so. Back to the Flower Sea. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to walk all the way back inside, but that's what Stealth 1 is for. As you could see, it was grayed out in that previous area because there are no encounters there. So A good way to check whether an area has encounters, if for some reason I wasn't sure, would be to flash that menu and see whether it's grayed out or not. If it is, then I know there's no encounters. I don't really know how the game tells you whether stealth has worn out or not at this point. Later, the two later games actively show you when an enemy is about to appear, and so you can tell exactly what stealth does to that. So it's much easier to tell when it wears out too. Well, anyway, stealth is doing its work right now because I'm not getting too many encounters. I think just flaming a couple attacks will take this guy out. Away he goes, yep. I no longer need fear poison because I now have recover, which I can get rid of poison by just spending a little bit of MP. How much mana water am I carrying? 9? That's not bad. Also have 11 meds, so let's just use one. Even though I didn't really need to, because there's a save point right up ahead. Whatever. Jab that guy and attack up. Unfortunately, hack is not too useful against regular enemies because they die so quickly that a 2-turn setup for a debuff just is not worth it. So, even though they are vulnerable to hacking because I hit them with super effective flame, there's no good reason to bother using hack now. Because I know they'll die this turn anyway. Alright, on with the plot. I think, yeah, this is where I hadn't been before. There may not be very much in this direction, actually. Oh look, a couple more people. Run to that building on the corner. I'll draw its attention. But that's... Don't sweat it, I'm A-okay. Had an onigiri earlier. I'm ready to rumble. That sounded cool, right? Yeah, defo. But I don't like the looks of this thing. Okay. Whoa, who are you? I'm fighting the dragon. I'll answer your question later. It's just another sumo dragon, but I don't get a turn to set up. A little bit irritating. Just have to defense boost first turn. Alright, we're gonna see whether I can manage to hack this guy. There's a good chance I might not be able to do it, but it's fine. Lots of new things I can play with. So I'm going to have to jab again to unlock those D2 things. Ah, missed. Hack only has a moderate success rate after all. And he's gathering power. He's going to go first next turn, so I can't really... Alright, I'll just have to guard. Whoa. Well, Sarah's in great shape. Oh, okay. Sometimes you fix your own problems, at least a little bit. Alright, I'm going to opt to use Cure with you. These jabs, so use double hook to lower his attack and try to hack him again. I would love to show off hack at least once, so I don't think it'll happen. Oh, sweet. Got it. So... let's just use the other attack thing and use... let's use Love Shock. He's going to attack himself this turn instead of me. It seems like a good idea. And yes, ordered to suicide is a thing. The true power of Hacker. Order dragons to suicide themselves. I don't really know how that works, because he basically does equal damage to, like, how does he charge at himself? Whatever. It's better than them not doing anything when they're charmed, though. Hooray, saved a nurse named Nami. Whatever. Wow, thanks so much. I probably would have been dead meat on my own. My name is Aoi Unos. How can I thank? Aoi, could it be? Nevi, look up that name. Affirmative. Typing. Aggressive typing. Search complete. I have a 99.8% voice and retinal match against a candidate for the 74th Murakumo exam. Ah, of course. She's got pluck. Even without further training, she'd be invaluable against the dragons. However, we lost track of her after the exam. Can we use her? She's a person with S-class ability. However dopey she seems, she's worth 100 ordinary troops. She'll do for today. Unit 13, do you read me? Please escort the kid back to base. I'll get ready to welcome her here. Navi, you handle the rest of the mission. Okay. Oh, also, here's those people we saw at the beginning of the game who rescued us from almost dying. What a pain. Ino and Gucci weren't just making excuses as usual for coming up short, huh? You gave our kids some trouble earlier. We can't have them bullying other people. The boss just lectured us about it. But Shibuya is our turf. Don't think you can just mess around here. If we hate anything more than Murakumo, it's Murakumo. We hate Murakumo. Okay. I'm warning you this time. If you know what's good for you, beat it. You didn't see a thing, okay? Got it. Waits. Alright then. Question mark? At any rate, we have what we need. Let's return to base at once. Oh, but don't forget about the DZ. I already spent it, though. Oh well. New people is unlocked. Hooray. So, I'm just here now. I guess that's where I came from, and this is a dead end, so... time to use one of my escape items. Escape kits. That's the words. It's almost escape rope, but it's escape kit. Alright, before I do anything else, I'm going to go back here, use the rest option to not be low on any supplies, any status ability items, concepts, ideas. Unfortunately, there's not a save room directly inside of your room. Oh, how'd I get back over here? Sometimes the shortcut system makes errors like this. Obviously, I went through here to get where I was, but it's gonna pretend I didn't. Awesome! Look what you've done with City Hall! Thank you so much, for real. If there's anything I can do to help. Wow, thanks a lot. You guys are wicked cool. You're kind of my role models now, you know? Sure, I guess. You ought to go see a doctor. If you've been fighting dragons, I don't imagine you've made it through unscathed. I thought that was in response to the role model thing. That would be much fun. Yeah, I've always been a pretty healthy girl, though. Well, we are going to get settled in now, okay? Thank you, really, truly. Phew, I'm tired. I feel like I need a nap already. I'm going to leave fixing City Hall to you guys and Mia. Is that okay? Good. Well, I already kind of fixed City Hall, didn't I? Did you get what I asked for? Once we have it, we can get moving anytime. Well, I can build a laboratory. So I think the plot advances when I fix the laboratory, but I don't want to do plot advancement yet. Really, I came here because I know that there are save points next to the elevator on every floor. So, alright. It's been about 2 hours. I'm very hungry. We'll talk about building the laboratory next time. So what I need to do now is save state. Alright, and assuming that nobody is watching right now, but possibly someone watching in the future, in the case of you watching this recorded, thank you for watching. Anyway, I have fun regardless. But farewell for now. I'll be back for Alphabet Stream on Friday, one of those days.